I want to give you my perception of what it means to be a man. I'm going to detail exactly what I believe masculinity is and how we're in such a modern crisis of it, and exactly what techniques maybe you can think of or mindsets that you can use in order to become more of a man. I know you're someone who probably wants a family as well. You probably want a son, you probably want a wife, and if that's the case, you really have to come to terms with the example that you're giving, because until you're actually a man and until you're someone who's willing to sacrifice for the people that you love, you will not be suited to be a man. You'll not be suited to lead. I think the biggest difference between a man and a boy is the fact that men think outside of themselves. They think about the tribe. And this can be seen in the way they show love. Because while boys may be very emotional and be very like, I love you and hugging you, men show love through sacrifice. Men show love by doing the hard thing that people don't want to do. Men show love by providing to their family and by protecting those who they love from danger. If you think about it, and if you're someone who, like me, who was very disconnected from this like masculine energy, from this masculine presence, you can kind of feel relaxed when you think of the notion of sacrificing yourself for the greater good, right? Like you can feel relaxed when you can imagine that you have, I don't know, a wife and a family and you have to protect them at all costs. You feel like this blind rage to hurt whoever would come and try to harm them. Like I know you feel that because it's something instinctual to all of us. But modern culture and the modern climate tries to negate this in men. They want you to be a boy throughout your life because real men stick by their values and they will revolt whenever things are not the way they should be. Like they will stand by their values and they'd rather die than live a life of slavery. And that's kind of the way we're going right now. I don't want to get this channel into this whole like revolutionary mindset, breaking the matrix and whatnot, but that's honestly my true opinion. I think I should share it. You see all these like self-improvement YouTubers, right? They'll tell you that you should hit the gym, you should learn to fight, you should, be more of a leader, take more risks in your life. And those are all great things, but they don't cover the fundamental issue here, which is you can't just fake being a man and still having the brain of a child. You have to embody your masculinity. It has to come from within. And then obviously you have to learn how to fight if you want to protect your family. Obviously you have to bulk up and go to the gym if you want to protect your family. Like these things come as a consequence of the mindset that you install within you. And so to be truly a man, you have to believe and you have to embrace those characteristics that are within you. Like this is not something you learn. This is something that you withdraw from within you. This instinct of protection, this instinct of leading, this instinct of wanting the best for your tribe. These things are within you and you have to learn how to wake them up in today's society. Society wants to keep you asleep. Modern mainstream media has been designed in a way to emaciate men. It has been designed in a way to perpetuate and even incentivize this kind of man-child dynamic where you're mama's boy, or you're playing video games and you're like in your early or mid-20s, or you're still like jerking off to porn or worshipping celebrities. Like these are all the behaviors of children, and you're not a child anymore, and you don't want to, because that's not who you actually are. You're someone who wants a family. You're someone who wants to leave a legacy behind and who wants to follow a purpose. And if that's the case, then you have to really understand what your values are, what you're willing to die for, and then align to those values and live your life that way. Again, I think the best practical way to get started as someone who was really stifled in his masculinity, which was me, has been to constantly think about the kind of example that I'm setting to my future children. If they were here right now with me, I don't have any children right now, but if they were here with me, what would they think when they see me saying on my phone or, jerking off to some weird porn? Like, what would they think of me? What kind of example am I leaving to them? Because I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I would give a bad example to my children, and neither should you. So this is something to reflect upon, and that's what I wanted to share with this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.